Hello. Sorry, I'm still just setting things up right now. Cough, dumpling devourer. Alright, I think I'm probably good. Sniffed. Seeing this work is gonna give me coding nightmares for a week. Oh yeah. Alright, it's back on track. Yeah, I've been doing this for the past, actually learning the code too. Nice, nice. I mean, this isn't, I don't know if I'd really call this coding, but it kind of is. It's just bare basics. So, I've been probably working on this for about past 3 days on just this part alone. If not even past 4 or 5 days, honestly. It's losing track of time. Alright, so this is a Pokemon. Meditite. Alright, so it's sweet to flying and ghost. Basic is it? Yeah, I mean, that's fair. You're right. I mean, when I was first starting coding, it was like block code at school. And you know, that's still coding. It's learning the basics of how things work, you know. So it counts for sure. Carvana. Grass, electric, fighting, and bug. This has to be the most miserable part of strings that you've worked on so far, though, right? Yeah, probably. Because it's very back and forth of what I've been doing. So I'll even show you real quick. I have a Elgato Stream Deck, and what that allows me to do is I have this like tablet, and this tablet lets me like put in macros and stuff. So like for example, if I go back here, you can see like I've got all these like different things. I got like music, I've got OBS, and I got like different shortcuts for different things. And then in my macros, I got a copy paste and all that stuff. And then I made another folder recently with all the types. So like, for example, the ice button. So if I go to my code and I pull up and I have this selected, and if I hit the ice button, it'll just paste in the word ice. And then like I got 4 times, 2 times, 0 times. So I could just hit one of those buttons and it'll put in like the numbers. So I have that to make it a lot easier, because otherwise I'd just be copying from one thing and then over here, then pasting, and then I'd have to type in x2. Like, it would be so much difficult if I didn't have like some macro system right now. So I made this to make it easier. Otherwise I'd be probably going insane. So thank God I have this. Like, this thing, stream decks are a lifesaver. Like, even if you don't stream, these things are so fucking handy. They're crazy good, and they have like little, like you can see these like little images and icons on the tablet. It's so cool. I don't know if you've ever seen one. I can probably pull a picture up one real quick. Elgato Stream Deck. So yeah, it's one of these. This is what I have specifically. It's so nice to have one of these things. So yeah, it's pretty smart, I think. Saves a lot of clicks. And then I just gotta make sure that they go through here. Yep, looks good. Alright, Carvana. Let's see. Grass, electric, fighting, bug, resistant to psychic. Then fire. You showed us yesterday? Yeah, I was just, well, I don't remember who I showed it to. I forget things. I'm tired of shit all the time, seemingly. But yeah, I thought it was cool to show yesterday. So even if I did show yesterday, I don't know if everyone knows what an Elgato is, to be honest. So it's good to show you in case. Alright, just got psychic, fire, water, ice, ghost, dark, steel. Okay. Alright, gotta drop it at ghost. Didn't show me. It looks really nice. Yeah, exactly. Some people might not have seen. So glad you like it. Refresh. There we go. Looks good. And then goes dark water, and it's just Torpedo Crawdaunt. Yeah, I posted a picture in the server just to show people. Torpedo and Crawdaunt. Hey, Mugiwara, thank you for the follow. The funniest guy in the server finally followed me. About time. Comedy King. Alright, so let's see here. Torpedo, and then Crawdaunt. Oh yeah, I read what Super says in chat. This guy's so annoying. No, he's not annoying. He's awesome. Take that back. This guy's great. Alright, Numal's next. Also, if I didn't have some already pre-existing guides, I think this process would probably have taken me a month, but instead it's only gonna take me like maybe a week at max. Like, I had to go through. Is it just me or is the sound bugging? It might be. Let me check the the stream real quick. Seems okay, at least on Twitch. Just use ChatGPT, no? I thought about it. I might. Yeah, it's me. Okay, it's all good. It's normal again. Alright, cool. I don't know. I've used AI a few times. Sometimes it's a little off. They'll do some questionable things, but I'm sure it's better though. But I don't know. Alright, let's go to Numel. fire, ground. Weak to fire, poison, bug, and steel. Oh wait, yeah. Water is a wait. What am I doing? Shit. Water, ground. I don't know what the fuck I was doing. All right, water, ground, and water is 4x. And then fire, poison, bug, and steel. And electric. Alright, electric, fire, poison, bug, steel, and water, ground. Okay. I'm gonna drop down steel. Cool. And I think it's just camera up with those typings, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Alright, next is Vibrava. Ground dragon. I think that's the only ground dragon type, right? Or is it in the evolution with it? I just got it super string. Yeah. Ground dragon. Oh yeah, that's right. Gibble. I forgot. Alright, we got ice. And then we got a dragon. And then that is it. And then for resist, we got ground. Or no, electric. Should have pawned off this work to some comp player. It has kind of is a way to teach them typings. Yeah. I better know every fucking typing after doing this shit. Have it memorized. But this will definitely help everybody. Like, I haven't seen any strings that do this. I've seen strings that have, a lot of different things. They may not be as, like, popular or known, but they definitely do exist for some things. Like, for example, like, I'm not the first person to add growth, medium, XP, catch rate, or even male and female, I'm sure. Like, you know, I'm sure there's other people who've done it. In fact, I've even got some of these, from another guy who offered to help me with it. He gave me like a list that was already existed, and I kind of just modified it to make fit my own, because like I didn't really see it necessary to include like a friendship base level. Like that just seems unnecessary, especially for like a lot of Pokemon. Maybe if it's like a, you know, a baby Pokemon or a Pokemon that needs it, like Riolu, it's good to have that maybe, but like even then, like I don't know, it just doesn't seem super necessary to include on every Pokemon. And then there's also like, at what percent at full HP does a Pokeball capture it? And that's just like, I don't know. It just a little unnecessary for some things, but I can always change it up later. So I'm just doing my own. And then also with the type weaknesses, I think everybody can use that, because you know, I even sometimes I forget like the type advantages of like some weird ass fucking combos, like steel types are dumb. What was it? Like Skarmory, I just did that earlier. Like, this thing has so many fucking resistances, it's ridiculous. Like, poison, ground, grass, bug, normal, flying, psychic, ghost, dragon, dark, steel. Like, what the fuck? And then its only thing that's, like, neutral to is, like, I think it was, like, electric and water. Crazy-ass fucking Pokemon. you have that mod that adds weaknesses to the battles, right? But it feels better and more on key with what the dex is for. I know the mod you're talking about. It's called the Bullseye mod. I don't have it. Actually, I think I do have it. I just don't have it on. I never enable it because it's just kind of silly. The only time I've ever used the Bullseye mod was that when I was doing the Lunar New Year event. Because I sometimes forget on the fly, and I just didn't feel like braining. So I just use that. But you know, if you're doing like single battles and you just forget, you know, you can pull up the Pokedex and it'll tell you what's weak and what's resist, and then you know, by proxy, like you can figure out what's neutral if it's not in this list. You know, I don't think I need to include neutral. Just what's important. The less you have to go on something like Pokemon DB, the better. Yeah, exactly. Like I've pulled up the wiki tons of times over like little stupid shit because I just forget. Like you know, like catch rate. Catch rate is the biggest one, I'd say. I'm always looking up for catch rate and shit because I'm just like, you know, playing an event. I'm like, can I quick ball this thing? And then I just like, oh, this catch rate's too low. But this one's, oh, this is perfect. Like Jigglypuff here is a good solid example. You know, and then with my text on the Pokeball, the quick ball, it says, you know, it's 154 or higher. I'm like, oh, since I added that catch rate on there and I see this is 170, I don't have anything to worry about. Or like Abra, you know, like everybody's always scared about Abra teleporting away, but you know, you can just quick ball it and it's not a threat. Unless you're in a double battle and you're kind of fucked if you don't have like an immediate taunt or what do you call it? A rain trap, you know, something like that. Shadow tag. You're kind of fucked. But, you know. So, that's like my main goal of this. It's to help myself as well as the community, because I like the community and I want to, you know, contribute. Because I enjoy the game. Alright, what's next? Did I even finish Vibrava? I'm losing track of what I'm doing. Let's see, Vibrava, Ice Dragon, yep, and then Electric, Fire, Poison, Rock, okay. Now people just need to understand how to actually utilize the tools that you give them. Yeah, exactly. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink, you know? Alright, let's see here. What was I doing? Oh, yeah, Vibrava. Because, like, my strings have a lot of shit. And I've always find it just tiring that everyone is just like, oh, strings only offer you speed. It's like, no, they offer way more than that. And they have offered that in the past. It's just like, people only see it as one thing. And it's just kind of hard to break that, seemingly. But, I'm going to do my best to prove and show people, you know, there's more to strings than, you know, just speed. It's a bit silly. Alright, Lunatone. Next one. Psychic Rock. Alright, so Soul Rock also. Alright, got a lot of weaknesses there, buddy. Alright, water, 2x, grass, ground, bug, ghost, dark, and steel. An uphill battle, but more and more people are realizing potential now with your strings. With your string down. Yeah, I'd say so. That is the plan. My ultimate goal here is to make the ultimate strings that, you know, has everything and all in one good package for both types of players. Like, the speed strings is for people who are strange and don't like seeing text on screen, and then the story strings is to, you know, to optimize and compress everything but still be optimal. Congrats on the Minecraft wedding. Oh, please stop. Stop. Don't bring that back up here. It's the cringiest thing ever. Water, grass, ground, bug, ghost, dark, steel. fire, poison, fine. Psychic. No, there's nothing that you missed. They're just shit posting and bringing up bad things. And I will not be elaborating. Alright, Lunaton. Let me make sure they're good first, actually. Lunaton. Nope. Ghost and Psychic drop down. Ghost. And Psychic. Alright, good. Alright, next one. Ball toy. What is ball toy again? I forget. Psychic something, right? Psychic ground, okay. Pretty much the same shit, right? Water, grass, ice, bug, ghost, dark. Yeah, okay. So we just swapped out one typing. Alright, water, grass, ice, bug, ghost, dark. Oh yeah, no steel. Not weak to steel. And then immunities. Got electric. Then fighting, poison, psychic rock. Electric, fighting, poison, psychic rock. Okay. And it's just Claydol, right? Psychic rock or ground. Yeah, just Claydol. And leap is grass rock. It's just those two. Weak to ice, fighting, bug, and steel. Let's see, normal electric, and that's it. And 2x. Alright. The sign when you have to do it all over again kills me every time. Nah, yeah. Maybe. It never ends. But I'm like halfway through. I'm at Snowrunt, which is like the middle of Hoenn. But even still, like I got through like a decent amount since there's like duplicate typings, and you know, we'll see how it goes. All right, Snowrunt. Oh, it's mono ice. Have I not done any mono ice yet? I feel like I have, but maybe I haven't. No, I guess I haven't. Alright, week 2. Fire, fighting, rock, and steel. Okay. Already basically done. Fire, fighting, rock, steel. And then only resistance is more ice. Amazing typing. I feel like ice should resist grass, but I don't know. Maybe that's just me. And maybe also water. I don't know why it doesn't resist at the bare minimum like grass. I think it should, honestly, even bug too. Water, grass, and bug, I feel like it should resist. Bad fucking type. Speaking of, why don't you put in typings first and then just copy paste all the ones you that's your typings, or is it, yeah, that's what I'm doing. Like I'll show you right here. Like I'm checking Snowrite, making sure the type's good. Fire, fighting, rock, steel, ice, and then I go to my list here, and then I will pull up the other website, see all the things with the matching types. So I got, you know, Snowrite here. So I'm copying this, and then I'm going to all the next Pokemon with the same typing. So I got Glalie, which is its evolution. So I'm gonna paste that there. And then I go to Glaceon down here, paste it, and then I got the Vanillish line. Bam, bam, bam. And then we got Cupchew. So yeah, it's not the worst thing since I am doing it this way, and I don't know how else you would really do it. And then Cryogonal, which I think is the next one. Yeah, it is the next one. So like I'm going through yep. So I'm going through Hoenn, and you can see like this is the Unova section, and I've got a bunch of them because like this is Volibee, this is the flying dark type, and then I got Braviary, which is normal flying, Rufflet normal flying, Durant is bug steel, I believe, you know, like with Scizor and stuff. Volcarona is the exception because this was the first Pokemon I did just to test it out. So I'm going to go over that one later. And then yeah, so I'm doing it that way. So I got like a bunch of Unova done, and it's only because of duplicates. So. And then like, you know, I'm currently at Snowrun, but like you can see down here, I got some filled in. So we got Beldum next, which is Steel Psychic. And I think that's the only typing Pokemon that's like that. Besides it's, you know, Evo line. Steel Psychic. Unless I'm forgetting something. Oh yeah, other than Bronzor. Or Drachi too. Alright. Let's see here. Alright, weak to fire, weak to ground. And that's it. Pretty good typing. Resistant to poison by 100%. And psychic damage is quarter. Does nothing. And then normal, grass, ice, flying, rock, dragon, and steel. Alright, then I gotta check, make sure it looks good in game. Build. Drop it at ice. Or no. Yeah, ice. Perfect. Okay. Tang and Metagross. And Jirachi. And Bronzor. Alright, Regice. I know for sure I did the mono ice, I just missed that one. Where was it? For whatever reason, it doesn't show some of the legendaries on this website, so I just kind of forget them. So let's see, Regice. Reggie. How do I spell it? There we go. Firefighting rock, steel. Okay, and then Registeel is mono steel. And I know for sure I already did that one because I got Mawile. Maybe because they're not in the game. Yeah, I mean, more or less what I'm saying. But they also are in the game though, is the thing. Like, they're just not obtainable. Because like I've encountered a fucking Registeel and I've encountered a Regirock. I haven't encountered Regice, but I know it's in the game. I just haven't seen it. Same thing with like the Latias. Like I've seen Latios and I know Latias is in the game, but you know, Dev just forgot. It's fine. I'm not gonna mad. And also, recently I actually talked to the dev of the website. I forgot who the owner is, but recently they didn't have the steel type to be Gen 5. It was Gen 6. So I had to go tell him, I'm like, hey, you know, steel type says they're neutral against Ghost and Dark, and that's not how it is in Gen 5. They're like, oh shit. So they went and fixed it. Because I need it. I was like, I really appreciate it if you added it. I need it right now. Yeah, you can find them in gym battles. So like, even if it's physically in the game, even if you can't catch it, I think it should still be on here. So I don't know. That's just me. All right, Latias. Latios. I'm gonna. Let's see here. Yeah, he doesn't have Latias. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip those two. Come back to it later. And then we got Kyogre. Kyogre's just mono water, right? Yeah, of course. And then who's a good mono water type I can just put up? Squirtle, sure. And then Groudon should just be mono ground, so it's a good ground type. Sand Slash. And then Rayquaza's Flying Dragon, and I know I definitely did that because it's Dragonite. Yeah, Dragonite. Deoxys is Mono Psychic, so I can do Abra. Alright, so now we're in a Sinnoh, finally. We got, let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, like 25-ish. That's not too bad. And several of those share typings. Also, the Uxies and the Zelfin spread, those were Monopsychics. Let me just hit that real quick, actually. Like I said, since the legendaries aren't in here, I'd kind of forget. So let's see, that's Bug, Ghost, Dark. Yeah, that's Psychic. Very close. Mesprit, Mersprit, And this off. Alright, Torterra, Grass Ground. I think that's the only one that's of its type, right? Yeah. Torterra. I like Torterra. It was like one of my first Pokemon. Okay. Tweak to Ice at a quad rate. Very cool. 4 times. Then we got Fire. Flying. A bug. Almost no resistances to this. Got Electric. And Ground and Rock. Ice, Fire, Flying, Bug. Alright, good. Next, let's see. Empoleon, that's the Water Steel. I think it's also the only kind. Yep. Pretty good typing, only has 2 neutrals and 3 weaknesses. Except 2 of them are fighting the ground, which is not exactly uncommon in PvP. Let's see. Electric. Fighting. And ground. Poison. I might change it. I'm not. It would be really easy to change. I would just go like this, and then I can replace it, and then I can do 2x, and then all of them would change in an instant. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, because like this website uses, you know, the number and an X, as well as Bulbapedia. But then like Cerebi just uses like a star prefix, like it just uses this, and I don't know. It's our choice. I saw both versions on different sites. Yeah, I don't know. It might just be preference at that point. So. Alright, let's drop it out water. Smogon does. Yeah. Okay. I didn't even check Smogon, but yeah. Fair enough. And then drop that Ghost. There we go. Electric Fighting Ground. poison immunity, steel, oh, water flying, psychic, bug, rock, ghost strength, steel, dark. I mean, okay, good. Next is barrel, which is normal water, if I remember correctly. I think that's also unique typing. Wait, am I missing? Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah. Barrel. Alright, ghost fire. What do I steal? A barrel. Perfect. Next. We got Drifloon, which is ghost flying. And I think that's the only two that I can remember. Oh wait, what am I doing? Drifloon. Right? Yeah, thought so. Pretty nice unique typing. I always really like Drifloon. It's definitely one of my favorite Sinnoh Pokemon. I just don't really think about him that much. I would not mind shunting one day, because it is a sick shiny. And I think you could probably use it for raids. I haven't checked the numbers, but I think they're up there in like damage. I think there might be better options though. Alright, we got 3 immunities. Holy shit. Normal, fighting, and ground. And 1 quad resist. Drop that grass. Electric, ice rock, goes dark, and then ground bug. Yep, okay. Alright, Sunky is poison dark, I think. Yep. It's just those 2, I think. Oh yeah, Drapion. Only weak to ground, not too bad. Then we got psychic immunity. Let's see, Chris, poison, ghost and dark. Wii Music's killing it. Sorry. Alright, drop the dark. Alright, cool. Little head empty music. Never heard of any. True. Makes me feel alone in my thoughts. Too scary. Gotta get in the brain. Alright. Sunky. Who's next? We got Lucario. Fighting Steel. Yep, just him. Everyone's favorite Pokemon to run away in the Safari Zone. Fighting ground. Into poison. Bug, rock, and dark. Fighting fire, fire fighting ground, poison, bug. Fire fighting ground, bug, dark. Okay. Looks good. Next to the one, we got Crocunk. Isn't that dark poison? Right? Crocunk. Yeah. No, fighting poison. That's right. I always forget. Let's see. Quad psychic damage. Very nice. Huge. And then we got ground and flying. Quad bug resist. Because fuck them. Then we got grass, fighting, poison, rock, and dark. Let's see, bug grass, fighting, poison, rock, dark. Drop it at rock. Perfect. And then it's just its evolution, right? Fighting poison. Yeah. Alright, next we got Snover, Ice Grass, which I think is unique to them. Yeah. Quad fire damage, and then we got, jeez, what the fuck? Let's see, fighting, poison, flying, bug, rock, and steel. water, grass, electric, and ground. Firefighting, poison, flying. Firefighting, poison, flying, bug, rock, steel. Alright. And water, grass, electric, ground. Okay. Next. We got Frost Last. That's Ghost Dark. No, Ghost Ice. Sorry. No. Frost Last. Ice Ghost. Alright, resist normal, fighting, then ice poison bug. Drop the bug. Alright, cool. Alright, Fire Rock, Ghost, Dark Steel, then normal fighting immune, ice poison bug. Alright. Next we got Rotom. Now for my thing, I only have the base forms of these Pokemons, like Rotom here. I assume there's a dex entry somewhere in the strings that I just didn't pull up. So I'm gonna have to do that later and add all the forms for Pokemon, because Pokemon like Rotom have different forms. Shaman, Wormadam, stuff like that. Cast form. But I will do that later. Alright, Ground Ghost Dark. Resists normal fighting. Normal fighting. Does the dex entry change when you scroll through the forums? Yes, it does actually, just a little bit. So if I was to go to Rotom, and you click next form, the type changes. So there's that. Also, the tier also changes a bit, but it has the same thing actually. Now that I think about it, like the same description. So it might actually be a little bit not possible to change the forms. Now that I think about it. That'll be frustrating. Oh, whatever. Yeah, I guess it just changes those two things. Fuck. Whatever. Might be different strings, though, even if they look the same. I don't know. I might have to double check, but considering what I just saw, I don't think there is. Check Wormadam, see if this steel one weighs more. True. But you would think a washing machine would weigh a little bit different than a fan, but but it is still a ghost, so. Oh, I don't even have the other forms actually. Fuck. Yeah, can't check them unless somebody wants to trade me one of those. What is this song? Here's some Persona music, I guess. Yeah, I still need to complete my decks for a couple really odd fucking Pokemon. It says you haven't collected them, though, which surely means different strings now. If it is different, same information, then I'd be shared across. Well, it's a different form, so even if it has the same information, not really. Because I know, like, for the cast form, I did complete that one. And, or maybe, I thought I did. Huh. Well. Basculin, though? Yeah, like, Basculin has different abilities on, the red and the blue stripes. But everything else is still the same. And he uses the same strings. It's just the abilities change. So, I don't know. Could. The cheapest one is 600k for the city form or whatever this is. I'll pass for now. I'll work on it eventually. And 6k, I don't really want to buy it for 6k. If it was like 1k maybe. I don't really care right now. It's fine. I don't think it's gonna be different anyways. Yeah. So I'll just do the decks for like the default forms, and if there's a form change, then oh well. Not my deal. It's fine. Let's see. Ground Ghost, Dark. Even though it has Levitate, just gonna leave it in there, I don't care. Normal Fighting. It's immune. This is why I double check it. normal fighting. And I didn't even finish it actually. Electric ground. These aren't even done. Let's see. The poison. Flying. Bug. And steel. Nope. Where's Alright. Should be good. Alright, ground ghost, dark. And then normal fighting, electric poison, flying bug steel. Okay. Next is Dialga, which is fucking not in here. Steel Dragon. If I remember correctly. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip these ones. It's not a big deal. Heatran is available. Yep. Four quad resists, very nice. Poison grass, ice, bug, steel, and then normal flying, psychic, ghost, dragon, dark. Alright. Hella resists. Drop the dragon. quad, water fighting, but then poison immune. Grass, ice, bug, steel. Normal flying, psychic, ghost, dragon, dark. Alright. Okay. Let's see. Alright, Giratina, Cresselia, Fionn, Manaphy, Skippinose, Dark Eye Shaman. Arceus is just mono normal, so. Rattata, sure. Alright, that's Sinnoh done. Now we should be blowing through it soon. Alright, who we got left? We got Victini, one. That's two, that's one evolution. That's another evolution, that's 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait. Yeah, 9. 10, 11, 12, I think 13, 14, 15. And then I got some legendaries. So yeah, I'm almost done. Victini isn't even here though, so I don't think I should bother. Oh, it is in here. What the fuck? Okay. Alright. Some Pokemon are, some Pokemon aren't. I don't know the what allows it to be in here. Even though you can technically play as Victini during the Lunar New Year event, even though that's something I've never personally seen, I have seen pictures of it. So I know it exists. And I would really hope if we can get like Victini for like maybe the next Lunar New Year event. I think that'd be really cool. And maybe they can even incentivize playing the Lunar New Year event, like the dungeon crawling thing. That's a bot. Hold up. Get out of here. How do I ban you? Ban. There you go. Yeah, if we can get to, like the Victini maybe through like the Lunar event, like if you were to get through like 30 rounds, something reasonable but like not too crazy, and you can get like, oh, we found something while you were away, and then it's like an orb for Victini. Or maybe it's just a permanent keep Victini you can keep, assuming it's not like a crazy OP Pokemon. I think that'd be pretty cool. Alright, let's see here. Weak to water, ground, rock, ghost, dark. Okay, and then resist is fire, grass, ice, fighting, psychic, steel. Okay. And it's not like I have a Victini in my fucking party, so I don't know. Oh shit. If it's gonna look good or not. That's the only scary thing. I could just put on a different Pokemon and then check that. That's probably what I'm gonna have to do. Put it on Arceus. Dark and Psychic drop down, okay. Psychic and Dark. That should be good. Next. Sandile. Alright, water, grass, ice, fighting and bug. Laser 2X's, resists immunity to electricity and a psychic. Then is poison, rock, ghost dark. Alright. Probably want to drop ghost, maybe bug. Let's see. I need to get a better playlist. Alright, let's see here. Gotta head off from Prep Leppas. It's cool to see your stream. Gotta come in here more often. Find you there streaming. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I try to do it at least once a week, but I haven't been able to do that even. So I just do it when I can. But I appreciate it. Have a good one. Good fun when it happens. Yeah, for sure. Appreciate it. And then I should have my strings, or at least this update, done by the end of tonight. Alright, fighting, flying. Dark Rock Ghost, 4x. Alright. Looks good. And then I think it's just those two, right? Fighting Dark. Yeah, Fighting Dark. Yep. And then we got Deerling. It's just mono grass, right? Or no? Oh, that's right, grass normal. Alright, let's week 2. A lot of things. Let's see, fire, ice, fighting, poison, flying, bug. Kind of a bad type combo. Fire, ice, fighting, poison, flying, bug. Alright. Ghosts. Water, grass, electric, and ground. Flying ground, knock it down. Alright, and it's just those two, right? Yep. We got Mogul next. Flying electric. I think that's the only one. Oh wait, no, there's Zapdos, right? Yeah. How did I miss this one? Easy. Alright, then we got Frillish, which is a water ghost. Alright, so we got grass, electric, ghost, and dark. Why do we got Subway Surfers? I'm skipping this. I don't want to listen to that. Alright, grass, electric, ghost, dark. Alright, we got normal and fighting. As always. Fighting. just chop out water. Alright, grass electric goes dark, and then normal fighting. Wait, fighting's in there twice. Hold up. Alright then, a bit weird. Alright, drop down ice instead. Alright, normal fighting, 0, fighting water, or fire water, ice, poison, bug steel. Okay. Then grass electric goes dark. Cool. And just to double check, water ghost, it's just those two. Yep. We got Joltik, electric bug. It's only weak to fire and rock. Not too bad. We got grass, electric, fighting, and steel. Alright, Pharaoh C next. We got a quad fire weakness. We got fighting. It is the goat. Hello, hello. I'm working on some strings right now. I've got 13 people watching on YouTube, which is crazy for me because that never happens. It's usually Twitch I got people on. But for today, Twitch is empty. Yeah, so just right now I'm just making my strings, working on it. Not too anything exciting today, but if there's anyone who wants to watch, I can watch. That'd be cool. I'm actually almost done with this update. It's taking a long time though. Like 4 days. Alright. Electric. And dragon. Let's see, firefighting, and then poison, quad grass, normal water, electric psychic, rock ghost, dragon dark steel. Alright. Alright, Litwick, fire ghost. Just those three. Are we to water, ground, rock, ghost, and dark. Yes. Alright, this is Litwick. Ryokutsu? Ryokutsuki? Hopefully I said that right. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Alright, let's see here. Let's check Litwick. Alright. Let's see. Water, fort. I keep clicking on it. Let's see here. Water is not quad. There should not be any quads. Water, ground, rock, ghost, dark. Okay. And then actually I gotta drop the dark down. Dark is too far. There we go. Alright, water, ground, rock, ghost, dark. And then resist is immune to... That's not right. That's not right at all. I think I'm getting distracted here. Alright, normal, fighting, and then quad bug. This is immune. This is quad. And then we got fire, grass, ice, poison, and steel. Okay, drop down the grass. That should be good. Water, ground, rock, ghost, dark. Then immune to normal fighting, quad bug, fire, grass, Ice, poison, steel. Okay. That's just these three guys. Who is next? Stunfisk. One of a kind. Electric ground. Amazing typing. Or is it not? Yeah, it is one of a kind. Alright. Alright, you are weak to water, grass, ice, and ground. All those are 2 times, and then resists. Immune to electric. And then we got poison, 2 times. Flying, rock, and steel. Drop down steel. Perfect. Alright, water, grass, ice, ground. And then resist is immune to electric. Poison, flying, rock, steel. Looks good. Next one. Golett and Golurk. Ground Ghost, only these 2. Alright, so we got water, grass, ice, ghost, and then dark. Resist is normal, fighting, and electric. Then you are quad poison, then just bug rock. Drop down, I think poison. Let's see what it looks like if I didn't. Yeah, it's pushed outside a little bit. Ideally, want to prevent that. Alright, cool. And then copy that to Golurk. And then Poniard, I think is a dark steel. Yep. quad fighting damage. Fire ground. Alright, let's see. Alright, poison psychic, ghost dark, and then let's see, you got normal, grass, ice, flying, rock, dragon, and steel. And then drop down normal. And dragon. Alright, 4 fighting, 2 fire, 2 ground, and then resists immune to poison and psychic. Quad ghost and dark, and then normal grass, ice, flying rock, dragon, steel. Alright. Getting close. There we got Dino. Yep. Just dark dragon. Ice, fighting, bug, and then dragon, of course. Immune to poison, or I'm sorry, psychic. So psychic. Then after that is fire, water, grass. Grass, electric, ghost, and dark, of course. Just drop down electric, and that'd be good. Ice fighting bug dragon, and then weak to psychic 0, resist 0. Fire, water, grass, electric, ghosts, and input a typing at the end of dark. Let's do that. 2. There we go. Check this dark. Perfect. Alright, we're pretty much at the end of the list here. We got Larvesta here, which I'm going to just redo this one because this is the old one. And then I didn't put the gender here for some reason. Let me do that real quick. 50-50 gender. Larvesta. Larvesta is quad weak to rock. And then we got water and flying. Then I am quad weak to grass. Get the quad in there. Ice fighting, bug steel. Looks good. Alright, check. Rock, water, flying. Yep. And then quad grass, ice fighting, bug steel. Looks good. And then let's put that on Larvesta. Or Pokemon, I mean. Alright, and then we got Kabalion, Terrakion, Virizion, Tornadus, Thundurus, Reshiram, Zekrom, Landorus, Kyurem, Keldeo, Meloda, and Genesect. Bunch of legendaries that aren't in here. So let's see here. Let me check if they are though. So we got Cobalion, nope. Terrakion, nope. Virizion, nope. Tornadus, nope. Thundurus, nope. Reshiram, nope. Zekrom, nope. Wait, that's what they're right? Nope. Either way. Landorus, nope. Kyurem, nope. Keldeo. Keldeo. Oh, the Keldeo's in here. Alright, let's see. We're weak to grass, electric, flying, and then psychic. And then grass is only 2 times, not quad. Resistances, we got no 4X's, only 2X's. We got fire, water, ice, bug, rock, dark, and steel. I actually do have a Keldeo, so I can check this. Let's see, Keldeo. Drop down the dark. Alright, looks good. I think that's really it. I'm gonna go bug the developer of the website if they can add the other legendaries, but if not, I'll just check Wikipedia later. And then no Genesect, right? No, of course not. I think that's it. Pretty much done. Let me just make sure I didn't miss any. You got Lanius. Dialga and Palkia. I don't think they're in there, but I'll double check again. Nope. Giratina, Cresselia, Leon, Manaphy. I mean, those are just mono water types, so. Hey, Pokemon music. How do you spell Manaphy? Yeah, it's not in here, that's why it's not showing up. Never mind. Pretty sure it's just mono water. So I'll just put in the Squirtle thing here. That's fine. And then these ones. Chino. Yep, that's pretty much it. That is every single fucking Pokemon in the game. It's not a legendary. It took me 5 days for this shit. Fucking hell. Oh god. Alright, let's see. I think I'll wait to skill fight Hello, because I'm fucking not a lot going on right now. Why is there JoJo music in this playlist? This is supposed to be the Nintendo Nintendo stream playlist. We got fucking Golden Wind playing. probably would have had the stream out, honestly. I just want to stream for a little bit. So, if anyone watching, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate it. Have a good night.